taking you on a journey through the world of music, from old school hits and classics to today's biggest projects. The only station that covers heavy metal to hip-hop and R&B and everything in between. The sound of the people is CTR.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CTR with another album review coming out today. Yeah, that's right, we've got 2 videos in one day. Oh, you gotta love Fridays like this. Bit of juice dropping, all these songs coming out. Love listening to all this music. But before we get into it, I do just want to say subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn those bell notifications on and watch the rest of our videos, because I do album reviews on everything. I dropped a Machine Gun Kelly Tickets to My Downfall, that's the name of the album. I did a review of it earlier today while I was in work. Sorry for the audio if it's a little bit bad, but let's get straight into this, guys. And this isn't going to be a normal video, because you know what, this is going to be a bit of a rant. I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to be a rant. This album review is Public Enemy's What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Off, or some nonsense like that. Let's talk about the good points of this album. The beats are dope, especially the one with DJ Premier on it. The beats are dope. Classic late 80s, early 90s beats. Gotta love the hip hop beats. Getting to the second good point about this album. The collaborations are fire. You got Run DMC, as I previously mentioned. You got DJ Premier. You've got YG on a song. You got Nas on a song on Fight the Power remix. We'll get into that. You got Black Thought. Who else you got? You got Daddy-O. Yeah. That's the end of the good points. That is the end of the good points. I am not happy with this album. And it actually infuriates me when this type of I don't want to swear. When this type of crap happens, it really pisses me off. Like, because you get people from that generation, as in, you know, the golden age of hip hop, gangster rap, you know, that whole generation saying the youth of today are disrespectful, the artists of today have no respect for hip hop and where it came from, etc, etc. But it's okay when that generation comes forward and says, you know, everything today is crap and trash. What happened to all the groups? Why is everyone going solo? Public Enemy have always been a controversial group. They've always, you know, fought the power. They've always, you know, spoken out, especially in the 90s when you had the LA riots. Public Enemy were very vocal. This is a different type of vocal. It's not a, yeah, you know, fight the power. Let's you know, let's get into this together, guys. Let's, you know, fight some sort of organization. It doesn't sound like that. Chuck D, Flavor Flav, whatever, they sound like 2 old, bitter boomers talking about something they don't understand. I mean, the whole title of the album is What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Off. And then the whole album is pretty much them talking about, oh, back in my day, I didn't have Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and Bevo. What is this crap? It's called progression, Grandad. It's called moving on. Yeah, okay, you didn't have all this back in your day. Fine, respect to you. That's absolutely fine. But hang on a minute. Sorry for the random jump cut there. You might have heard my phone going off in the background because I was wiling out to my mate about this album, and he just tried to ring me then. So if there was a random jump cut there, it's because I cut the audio, answered the phone, told him I was recording. But where was it? Yeah, it sounds like they don't understand what music is today. Dude, you do realise Spotify and, you know, things like that, streaming services, have been around for nearly 12 more years now. I mean, come on, man. I mean, yeah, there's some albums on, there's some songs on here, should I say, sorry, I'm getting all my words mixed up, where, you know, they're talking about giving respect to back in the day, and I am all for that. You can give your respect to back in the day and, you know, be proud of your generation and what you produced and how you did it. That is absolutely fine. But don't you dare come like that. Don't you dare go be like, oh god, the music of today is crap, but let's get YG on a song. Yeah, let's get YG on a song. Okay, You do realise YG came up in this generation of streaming, right? You know that. I'm pretty sure you probably do. Surely you've got your finger on some sort of pulse. Might be a dead pulse because you don't know what a streaming service is. Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy! No, boy. I don't think so. No. It actually angers me when this happens. And, like, it sort of clouded my judgment of this whole album. Best song on it is Public Enemy #1 or the Fight the Power remix. And I tell you why. Because all of the features on this album outshine Public Enemy. Cypress Hill outshine Public Enemy. DJ Premier has the best beat on the whole album. You've got Fight the Power with Black Thought, Rhapsody, YG, Nas, all on this song. Fantastic song. You've got Daddy-O on Yesterday Man, I believe it was. That's it. All the Public Enemy songs by themselves are trash. They're trash. They're terrible. And by the way, when did Flavor Flav get back into Public Enemy, by the way? I thought they fell out. What's this about? Oh, you're my brother, Flavor Flav, I love you. What? No? I don't know. Did I miss that in the news? Maybe I did. I don't care. I don't care. No, all biases aside, when, you know, you take my opinion of, you know, all these old boomers, these granddads giving their opinion on something that for some reason they don't understand when they've been in the music industry for 25 years and surely they've seen the progression. All that aside, this album is just not impressive as a project. It just isn't. And to anyone who's listening to me first time, to anyone who's listening, you know, to Chart Topper Radio and think, oh, Reese, you just, you know, you're going off, you do this in all your videos? No, I don't. I'm usually happy-go-lucky. Like, I usually treat albums with a, you know, a commodity of respect. You know, check out my other videos. Little plug while I'm ranting. But no, I'm not usually like this. And it's one of those things where it's a double-edged sword, because I like music that invokes this response out of me because I'm so passionate about what I love, and you know, I really love going off, and like, I love ranting about music. It's something I love doing. I love talking about music, but at the same time, it's the same old shit. It's the same old shit. And you know why it's the same old shit? Because for the older generation of, I did this back in the day, which makes it better because I invented it, that mindset kills the industry. Who is going to progress if all of these people who are supposed to be teaching and passing on the knowledge deliver that message to the youth? What's that going to be about? I mean, UK example, you've got Wiley calling Ed Sheeran a culture vulture and calling Stormzy a traitor because he made a song with Ed Sheeran. No, I don't think so. It's called blending genres, dude. And if Ed Sheeran wants to do a song by, you know, with Stormzy, let him. Public Enemy. You talk about the youth of today. There's a difference between making a crap album. I mean, I thought Tekashi 6ix9ine's new album was trash, but you know what? He had some good songs on there. Love him, hate him. Love the way he does his you know, his music or not. He had some good songs, but this is not about good music. It's about the message you are portraying to the new generation. I don't want that. I don't want that mindset going into the booth. I don't want the new generation hearing you saying, "Oh, back in my day, I didn't have YouTube, so your accomplishments are irrelevant because you have to have a streaming service. You don't have album sales." Okay, boomer, whatever. I mean, I know that's like something that like it went viral like a couple of years ago. But okay, boomer, yeah. That's how I think whenever I hear Chuck D and Flavor Flav, goddamn, yeah boy, talk on this album. It just sounds bitter. It just sounds like your time is over and that's it. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. If I'm gonna rate the album, I'm gonna give it a 5. And the only reason it's getting a 5 is because, as I previously mentioned, the features are quite good. Run DMC's feature is amazing. Daddy-O's is amazing. You've got Nas, Black Thought, YG, all do a great job on this album. And Public Enemy get dragged along kicking and screaming because their verses are just not as good. How are you gonna get carried on your own album, bro? Like, seriously, like, you're coming to this album saying, "Oh, our generation was better, yeah, everyone in the generation that you're in that are on this album are outperforming you. Okay. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the album, guys. Sorry for the rant, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different, I suppose. You know, we do different things on this channel. I like to put my honest opinion across, and I hope people appreciate it. And I hope it reaches a wider audience, because I do put my actual thoughts on this album and music in general out there. And that's just how it is. But yeah, as I said, guys, subscribe to the channel. Turn those bell notifications on. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, dislike it. I don't care. Do it. I'm just speaking my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, share the channel. If you enjoy this video, I got really wound up there. But this is why we all like music, innit, guys? This is why we all like music, because it invokes this reaction out of us, I suppose. I don't think I swore once in this video. Maybe I said... Did I say the S word? I don't know. I know I didn't say the F word. Well done, Reese. But yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a great weekend. Go listen to this album. In fact, no, don't. See you later.
Chart Topper Radio.